Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Cheers. Got me another cookbook here. I'll do something I've never done before. We're going to make a frittata. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to attempt to make a frittata. This is a potato and red onion frittata. And as always with me, the recipes are kind of sketchy, so bear with me. Half a stick of butter. 3 small, thinly sliced red potatoes. Okay, is that small? What's thinly sliced? Who knows? 1 large red onion chopped. Well, that's the largest red onion I got, so I gotta chop that. Rosemary, half a teaspoon. And then I gotta crumble this, which I normally do it with rosemary anyway. 1 clove of garlic finely chopped, which is right there. 6 eggs. 3 tablespoons of milk, which is in the ice box. Half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And I don't know, I'm kind of really concerned about this recipe, what they want me to do. So, seems like it's a lot of work about nothing to me. But I'm going to attempt to follow it, and let me get this stuff cleaned up and chopped up and get the oven hot, and then we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I got my potatoes sliced up, and that's about how thin I got them. So I got 2 tablespoons of butter here in what I think is a moderate heat, and I'm going to put the potatoes in there. And then once I get them all in there, I'm supposed to saute them for about 4 minutes and then turn them over. So, when I turn them over, we'll come back and show you what we got. Okay, they were in there 4 minutes, and I just flipped them over. And they're not really brown, so I think I'm going to let this side go about 5 minutes. Just try to get a little browning on it. And I mean, they're starting to turn, but they're not really turning, so I'm hoping the other side will. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm taking these out, and you can see some of them's got a little collar on them. So I've got to set them over here and keep them warm. Get off of there. And then I'll come back in a minute and put my onions in, my rosemary, and show what we do next. Okay, and I got to put my onions in a skillet here. Let me get my rosemary. Half a teaspoon of rosemary, and I got to crush it up. And now I got to saute this for 3 minutes. So we'll be back in 3 minutes. Okay, it's been 3 minutes of my onions and rosemary, and I got to put my garlic in. That don't look like a lot of garlic. Let that go for 2 minutes, and then we'll be back. Okay, now I got to take all the onions and garlic and rosemary out. Put in this bowl here. And I got to turn my fire down to very low. And I'm going to take the onions over there and add some eggs to them and some milk, and we'll be right back. Okay, now I got 6 eggs with my onions and garlic and rosemary. I need 3 tablespoons of milk. Ain't this generic? 1, 2, and 3. And then I need a half a teaspoon of salt. And it says a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, but I ain't going to measure that out. I'm just going to estimate it. I'm going to say that's a 1/4 teaspoon. So let me get this whipped up and we'll be right back. Okay, I got my eggs whipped up. And I got my butter in my pan heated up, and it says swirl 2 tablespoons of butter over bottom and side of the skillet. I did that. Pour in egg mixture. Cook on very low heat, stirring with the flat side of a fork, shaking pan back and forth until frittata is firm on bottom and almost set on top. 8 to 10 minutes. If I'm stirring it, how's it going to get solid on the bottom? I don't understand that. But I'm going to try it. So eggs are going in the pan for 8 to 10 minutes. So we'll be back in a few. Okay, so these are about set, I think. I don't know. I'm going to say they are. I'll turn the fire off. Now I got to add the potatoes to it. Damn, that's hot. So let me get my potatoes in there, and then we got to throw them in the oven and let it cook for 5 to 8 minutes. Boy, they sure do a lot of 8-minute stuff in here. So get the potatoes on there, get it in the oven, and we'll be back when it's done.
Okay.
Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Let's see. Looks set to me. I'm gonna call that done. And I've already found some things I would change about this. Size of skillet for one. Damn, that's hot, you dumbass. The size of skillet, but I needed a big skillet to cook my potatoes in. My cast iron was too small to put all them in. Damn, that was hot. So let me let this set a little bit, let it cool off. We'll cut into it and let you know what we think. Okay, that's what I ended up with. It looks like a potato and egg pizza to me, but Terry's been eating it. What do you think, Terry?
It's good.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
What can you taste?
I can taste the rosemary in there.
Oh, damn.
What?
Huh.
It's good, isn't it?
I would like to have a deeper skillet or a smaller skillet. But
make it thicker.
Oh, hell yeah. That is good.
Yeah.
You know what really set this off?
What?
Man, that's good. Swiss cheese.
I told you it was going to need cheese.
Man, that's good.
But you taste the rosemary, don't you? I did, at least.
I taste the rosemary, the onion,
Uh-huh.
the eggs, and the potato. I don't taste the garlic or the salt or pepper.
Well, good Lord, you must like it. His plate's almost empty already.
This is friggin' yummy, y'all. I ain't kidding. This is friggin' yummy.
Okay, now this is how many recipes now?
4 out of a book. 3 of them have been outstanding. 1 of them has been good. Man, I'm going to put this up there with that company roast beef. And I didn't think anything could get better than that. So.
And you were leery about this recipe.
I'm leery about all these damn... I don't like rules. That's why I cook the way I do. And I know there are some rules that you have to follow in the kitchen. But following these recipes as close as I can, it's a pain to me. But I'm trying it. And I have to admit, I've been pleasantly surprised with some of these foods I've been making. Next week's video is going to be a real change for me. I know the category I want to do. I just haven't found a recipe yet. And if you've watched my channel for a number of years, when you see next week's video, you'll say, what the hell is he doing now? I'm just warning you now. It's going to be different. Something that I never do. Man, this is good. This is really good. Y'all need to make this. I'm not kidding.
Well, I'll try and get a picture of the recipe and put it in.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought everything he wanted me to do was non-union in this recipe. It was just, it didn't seem right. I mean, what's a small potato? What's a large onion? What's a large skillet? My skillet was too big. But after doing this, I can tweak this recipe to my liking.
I think you like.
Man, this is real. I'm telling you, this goes right up there with that company pot roast.
Okay.
Roast.
Can you hurry up so I can eat too?
Okay. Huh. I'm going to go finish the rest of this skillet and let Terry find her a bologna sandwich or something. Y'all have a good one. Try this. And we'll see you next week with something special. Have a good week. See you.